Hello, everybody. I am Maria, and I am the admin of the Money Making Esthetician Facebook group. And today we're joined with Lexi. I feel like Lexi needs no introduction because she is literally the GOAT. She's so amazing. But we will do a little bit of an intro just in case for those like two people that don't know who Lexi is. And today I am so excited for this live. So we'll do an intro and then we'll talk about what we're going to talk about today.
Okay, perfect. I'm doing the intro. Okay, I am Lexi Choate Bewley. I am an esthetician in Walnut Creek, California. I have been licensed for 15 years, and then coming up on 5 years, I've been solo. I opened my own business in November of 2020. I was in a Sola salon suite for 3 years, and then now I've been at my current location in a office building for about 2 years. And yeah, and we're going to talk about how to do successful events.
I love this topic. I love the fact that it's so out of the box. So one of the reasons Lexi was like, "What do we should we do in the group?" And then she's like, "Okay, let's talk about my event." It's going to be fresh. I just did it. So
Yeah.
Lexi sold 500 products. What?
Yes.
In a client appreciation event, which is wild. And it seems really difficult, but Lexi has a process. I feel like you've mastered this process. She's done it
Yeah.
more than once. And I really feel like this is going to help. I think two things. I'm personally going to launch it for summer. So I'm going to call it Summer Essentials. And
Yes.
then once we go back into the fall, I really want to do it in like September, October, like pumpkin patch thing. Um,
Heck, yes.
Genius. So everything you've done is genius. Thank you so much for taking the time to teach us because we all know retail is king. I feel like once you do the summer, like the summer essential, whatever you end up doing, then clients are going to come back and continue to repurchase. So
Yep.
let's kick it off. Go, Lexi.
All right, guys. And so, like I said, please, if you have questions, please type them in the chat. Okay. Anyway, so how this started was with some skincare lines, they do like customer appreciation days, right? So, like, the key thing is that we want to utilize what we already are being offered by our area reps, things like that for our skincare lines, right? Like, use those things they offer. Okay. So, most skincare lines, if you hit a certain tier of buying their retail, right? They offer you like one or two customer appreciation days a year where your rep will come in, they can help you. They have a certain, like budget allotted to you for maybe like, little snacks or drinks or whatever. Um, that is already allotted for you. So let's use that. So the first event I did was just for Is Clinical. I carried them. And I'd say it was probably about like 200-ish products. That was right when I opened. And it was in the studio. And I did not take pre-orders. I just said like, hey, here's my event. Anybody who needs product, just come in. If you have like an idea of what you want, like let me know ahead of time, but like not necessary. That's what I said then. That super changes. Just stay with me here. But like just come in, I'll ring you out, no problem. I did not think that it would be 200 products. And then I had, people out the door, like 30, 40 of my clients, and I'm trying to ring up product, like put the 20% in. I'm like, oh my gosh, because most skincare lines, they will either cover like the 10%, because like wholesale. So like you give your client 20% off and then they reimburse a certain amount. Some companies will like give you credit towards your next order. Everybody does it different. Okay. So anyway, so with Is Clinical, that was my first event and we did like 200 products. I was scrambling, I was trying to pack bags, I was like stress sweating. So I do not recommend not taking pre-orders. So from that night I learned, I was like, oh, we need to take pre-orders. So then I said, okay, everybody, we're doing the customer appreciation day again because we did twice a year, right? So I'm like, okay, everybody text me your order, email me, or DM your order. Okay. But then I wasn't able to keep track. Like this DM got filtered and someone shows up for their bag. I'm like, I don't have you down. What's happening? And I was like, okay, no, I can't do it this way either. So then the jot form was born. Okay. And I'm going to go on and I'm going to show you guys the jot form right now. Is everybody with me so far? Is everybody keeping up? I know I talk fast, but I can slow it down if you need me to. How are we doing, Maria? Good?
We're good. Is everybody good? Does anybody have any questions? You're all good. Okay.
You're good? Okay, beautiful, perfect. So, um, what my form looks like now is pretty much a menu, right? Because like when you go to the restaurant, okay, if they don't put everything they have on the menu, how are you going to know what to order, right? Okay, so you need to make a menu for your clients of every single product you have, from your eye cream to your lip product to your things that you're like, hey, maybe no one even likes that product. Put it on there, because you need to be able to show your clients what you have to offer. Okay, here, I can go like that. That'll work for a minute. Okay, so see, so like I'm like, hey, what day are you picking up? How do you want me to charge your car? Is it card on file? Do you want to do Zelle or Venmo or whatever? And then each of my products and a picture of them. Okay, all of the products that I carry. Okay, and they're sectioned out by line. It does take hella long to do that, but the cool thing is that you do it once, and then you can just disable the form and then enable it back up when you do the next event. Would you share your jot form in the group, Lexi? I don't know if I can, because some of the lines now that I use, um they don't want it being public. Like, you can't put on social media anymore that I'm giving 20% off. So you guys will notice, like, on my Instagram, I say like a special savings, but like you can tell your clients like, hey, this is the 20% off. But for whatever reason, you can't like put what number percentage you're giving for some of the other lines that I carry. So I don't post the link anymore to my Instagram. But Maria, if you have just pictures of the products on there, of how it looks like, that's fine to send out. But maybe just not the top part where it says the
Sure.
20%.
So I was gonna do something similar, and I'm gonna try to do like a little mock-up, and I'm gonna send it out via newsletter. If you guys are
Great.
interested in receiving it, just subscribe to the newsletter, and I put the link in the chat.
Beautiful. Okay, so we do the jot form, right? And so then on there, you want your client's name and number. Ask them all the questions, because the least amount of back and forth, this is going to work better for you. The last event we just did, it was like 500 and like I think 5 products. The one before that was 555. So like, even though like this was a little bit less, like I'll still take the 500. We just did the last one in November, so I feel like doing it twice a year, not everybody will run out of product or whatever. But yeah, in order to keep track of those products, and don't get me wrong, I still have people where they're like, hey, the cleanser I ordered isn't in the bag. I'm like, shoot, my inventory person forgot it. That inventory person is me. I forgot it because I'm packing all these bags. So, like, mistakes happen, and just try to double check your work. But even when you do and you think you did it all right, it will happen when you're moving that much inventory. How many weeks or days did you prep for this? So I send it out. I start telling clients about it like a few weeks in advance, so that they can get their orders in, so that I have time to pack them too. Okay, so for example, where's my binder? For example, all right. So out of is clinical, how many cleansing complex did I sell? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 34. Okay. So like maybe I would have guessed that I would have done 30 of them, but I wouldn't have known 34 unless people pre-ordered, and then people would be here to pick up, and people want their stuff right then. Like when you see something cute at the store, you don't, and they're like, oh, we can order it for you and have it shipped to your house. You're like, bummer. You want it right then. So you want to make sure that you don't overbuy, but you don't underbuy. And so that's why with the pre-order, it lets you know exactly what you need. Okay. And then that morning, if you want, or the night before, then you can go through and process all those payments, whatever works for you. But yeah, like how would we guess? Okay, for example, hydrinity, hyacinth spray, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Like I was like, okay, well, I had 30 on hand, but I need to order more. I know everyone isn't comfortable disclosing numbers, but if you are, even just a ballpark number, how much did you make those 2 events? This is amazing. Thank you for sharing. Girl, I have no idea. I have no idea, because I don't know. But I sold 505 products. So, I mean, if you think about all the lines I carry, is clinical, hydrinity, skin better, epicutis, face reality, um, DermaQuest. I mean, I don't know. I mean, You can calculate the highest in spray 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, then it's 60 and 20% off. I don't know. Have no idea. I couldn't tell you a number. But yeah, I don't really calculate that. Was 20% the sale? Yes. So I do 20% off my product. So most of the lines, if you give them your tally, they will give you the wholesale amount, which is the 10% back in credit. And then some lines don't, and that's fine. And for a while, I wasn't having those lines be in the sale. But then I'm like, you know what? I'd rather eat the 20% off and still make the 30%, you know what I mean, of the wholesale markups. I'd rather do that and have people get their product from me and build that relationship and that rapport with my clients so that then I'm their main purchaser. You know what I mean? So to clarify, you're taking the orders and payment first, then ordering the product. How much time are you giving yourself for shipping and prep? Thank you. Well, no, I mostly have most of it in stock. Like I said, like out of the 45 sprays, I had 30 on hand. So I just needed to order the extra, you know. So most of it I stay pretty stocked regardless. But yes, like if I know that some people order like 4 moisturizers for the event, you know, to last them through, or they're gifting them or whatever. So I tell people like, hey, if you're ordering a large order, try to let me know like ahead of time, like a couple weeks, so that I can have the product here for you. And there's sometimes where I'm like, hey, I'm not going to have your product for you. Like you ordered a little bit like last minute, you know, close to the deadline, and I'm waiting for that shipment to come in. So like give me a few days and then I'll have you come pick up at a different time. Some clients can't make it to the event. And so I'll say, okay, tell me a day, you know, Wednesday through Saturday that you can come and pick up when I'm here with clients, and then you can pick up then. So it just depends on like what works for them. Some clients are like, hey, can you just save it for me until I'm at my appointment? And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. So do you do the sale on all products or only certain products? I did only do certain skincare lines for like 3 events, but then the last 3 events, I've done all the products, even the ones that don't offer the 20% back, because I would rather, like, it's too complicated to be like, okay, this line and this line, but not this one. So I'd rather just do all of it and like I said, build that rapport with the client and be their main source of where they purchase their product. So you had clients pre-order and prepay, and then event day is pickup. Were you still taking orders in the event day? Yes. And you can absolutely take orders in the event day. Like I said, the first event I did not take any pre-orders. I just took all the orders there. But then it was chaos because it was 200 products that I was trying to process and still talk to people and still thank them for coming in. And it was wild. So yeah, so you can do it either way, but just, if you take event orders that day without pre-orders, you won't really know what you need there. And then you'll be scrambling. So isn't it so much easier? Watch, I'm going to show you an example. Isn't it so much easier, because I still have some people that need to pick up, to be like, hey, here's your bag. Here's your products in it that you already told me you needed. They're right here. Done. You know what I mean? Like, and put their little name on it, whatever. Most reps will give you bags from their lines too, you know? So yeah, like it's much easier just to have it pre-done with their name, and then you don't have to stress. But yeah, I did do it that one time, and girl, I regretted it. So I wouldn't do it if you are trying to make use of your time. Do you offer free shipping? No. Yeah, that's a great strategy. Events are chaos. Yes, they are. So yeah, no, I don't offer free shipping because I don't know. I don't really ship products though. Maybe I have 2 clients that I'll ship product to, but I just charge the, what is it, like $9.95 for the flat rate shipping. Everybody mostly picks up. So okay, let me go back
I
to
have
my
a
notes.
question. How did you market it? Did you send it out via newsletter?
Yeah. So what I do is, most of my clients now know that I do the twice a year, and I call it like a semi-annual sale. I was like, okay, well, it works for Nordstrom and Victoria's Secret, so I'm gonna take that term too.
I'm like,
So
fact.
most of them will ask most of them will ask me like, hey, when's your sale coming up? I know it's coming up. I'm almost running out. I need to make my order. Now that I've done it for, 5 years. But sending it out in your newsletter. I have Gloss Genius as my booking site, so I'll send it out in the text marketing and say, hey guys, sale link is live. Here's the link. Place your orders. Let me know if you have any questions. And then they can go on and look through all the products with the picture. I think it's a lot less stressful than someone coming in. Like, how many times have you had a client come in and be like, crap, what's the name of that product? And they're like looking at the shelves trying to see if they can see it. Like, just take like the angst out of it for them too, you know, like take that like unsurety out of it for them and just give them the actual picture of the product, the names, and then they can order it in their own comfort of their own home while they're next to their product cabinet looking at the names. It's just so much easier for everyone. I will post it on social media, but I don't post the number percentage because some of the lines don't want you to anymore. And so I say just a special savings, but then like all my clients know it's 20%, you know? So on the menu, is it just name and photo or descriptions as well? I just have the name and the photo, girl. I mean, there's a lot of products on there. And if I had the time or if I had the team to do it, then descriptions would be super cool. But it's just the name and the product. But I have thought about doing that, but I'm not about to dive into that.
I would say really quick though, Lexi, that the reason why it works, especially not putting in the description, is you've done a really good job of piercing through your audience, of building trust and credibility. So you don't
Yeah.
necessarily need the descriptions because you've built such a great rapport by like showing up, doing newsletters, and being consistent for 5 years is really difficult.
Yeah, and they already know what their products are, right? Like they're not really looking for new products. They're just like, "Oh, I get this and this and then okay, maybe I will try that different eye cream or try that lip product." But it's they already know what their products are. They already know what they're getting. When you say the sale link is up, is that a link to your Jot form? Yes. I used to post the Jot form on social, but like I said, you there's like I don't know what it is. You can't certain lines don't want you to post that. So now I just say like DM me for the sale link, but in your private stuff with your clients, like your text threads, your emails, you can just send out the link directly. I don't know why that is. Um Maria, any questions? Any other questions?
Not yet. You guys are welcome to turn on your mics as well.
Okay, I'm gonna keep going then, and then if there's any questions, just tell me. So yeah, so another thing is give your client samples of the products. Okay, like either if you put them in, you know, little sample jars from Amazon, like I order those all the time. And the products that don't come in little like tester packets, I will put in a little jar for them. For example, um, let's go into our binder again. What product doesn't come in a sample that I sell a lot of? Um, okay, so the sunscreen from DermaQuest. Sunscreen from DermaQuest does not come in little packets, the tinted ones. And I like the clients to try it because sunscreen is a very hard product for people to commit to because they think they're not going to like it. Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I sold 30 of the DermaQuest sunscreens. I'd say it's like 15 and 15 between two shades, the nude, the sun kissed. But those aren't prepackaged samples. And some of those are just that people are rebuying them. But a lot of them are that I give them the sample at their appointment. And I'm like, here, try this. Let me know if you like it. Oh, and that sale's coming up. So if you do like it, just get it on the sale because you know that your products are good. So once your clients try them and they know they're good, they're like, oh, shoot, like, yeah, I do want to order this. Let's see, what's another top seller? Peel pads. Peel pads are huge. 5, 10, 15, 20 Alpharet peel pad boxes from Skin Better. And let's see, how many from is we've got 5, 10, 15, 20 boxes of peel pads from is. So yeah, peel pads are really popular too. Give your clients the samples of them, let them try them, see how good that they are, and then they're going to keep wanting to use them. Yes, I give them samples of peel pads. So most lines they come with I don't think I have any over there right now. They come with a little instructional thing, or honestly, I think it's worth it to bust open a box of peel pads. Let me show you. For me, it's worth it to open up a box of 30 peel pads, give 30 clients a sample of this, and sell 30 boxes of them. So that's worth it to me. I mean, I don't like, yes, you could eat the cost of this, but what you're making, and then you've just got a client who now is going to use those consistently. So I'm big on samples. I give every single client samples. So you have to one, I never, if someone's like, oh, they come in for their first appointment, they're like, oh, okay, I want to buy whatever you want me to buy. I'm like, no, no, no. I want to give you samples. I want you to go home. I want you to try them out, right? One, because I do want to make sure that they feel comfortable with their investment. Okay. I have so many products that if you don't like the 5 I sent you home with, let's swap out the 2 and find something you love, because then you're going to use it consistently. Your skin's going to get better. And then now you are raving to everybody about how much you love your skin, how you love my recommendations and my products. Okay. I don't usually sell product unless it's the Hyacinth Hydrinity spray. That one, I'm like, I can't give you a sample of that because it's a spray bottle, but everybody loves it. That is one product that I will sell to people on their first time coming in. But besides that, I want to send you home with the samples because I want you to use them. I want you to see how much you love them, and then that you want to buy them. I never hear from anybody that I'm pushy with sales, because I'm not. I will tell people, like, you know what? I'm not going anywhere. Like, unless I win lotto, the product's not going anywhere. Like, you live local, like, just wait. Give it the 5 days that you could try it out at home. Make sure that you love it, and then we'll set up a time for you to come pick it up. Like, it's not a rush. Like, no pressure. That is the way to do it. If you pressure clients into purchasing right then they're going to go home. They have like buyer's remorse. Then you got to deal with people wanting to return products or having reactions. Like, skip all that. Let them try it. Make sure they don't have any reactions, because things like that happen, right? Like, someone takes home a retinol, they have a reaction to it. Would you rather them find that out with a sample, or would you rather them find that out and now you have to lose out on returning a retail product? You know what I mean? So that's what I do. And that's why I have good success with the retail sales, because I let the clients try them. Any questions on that? Oh my God, look how cute. I didn't even realize it says rise and shine with a little sun. How nice, Starbucks. So yeah, that's what I do. But you have to let the clients touch, feel, try the products, and know that they love them. And then once you know you love them, or once they know they love them, they're going to keep purchasing from you. And then the sale is just to, one, show my clients appreciation, but it's a hand in hand. I'm appreciating that they're buying from me, that they're not buying from Dermstore or Amazon or whatever, right? So I'm offering the 20% off because we know they could buy it anywhere. Okay. We know that people are reselling on freaking Etsy and all these different Poshmark, all these different websites. Okay. There are so many options that they could buy it. They could get it on Amazon Prime the next morning at 4 a.m. Okay. Build that rapport with the client. And sometimes it doesn't work out. Sometimes I will have clients where I give them samples and they're like, yeah, I went and bought them all. I love the product. And I'm like, I sure as hell know you didn't buy them from me. So, like, where did you buy them? And that is a bother. And that is a risk you run. But for the one person that does that and it doesn't even register that it's so rude, there's 10 other clients that are going to purchase from you. Okay, I'm going to the questions in the chat here. If a client needs to do a return on the sale product, do you accept it? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, because if they are having a reaction to it, but like I said, I never really have that happen. But yes, if a client has a reaction to a product, I will absolutely accept it. Do you set a special budget for sampling? No. I just no, I'm sorry. I just do what I need to do. Love it. So maybe I missed this. The skin companies are okay with these sales. The most skin companies allow you customer appreciation days where you offer a discount, but you can only do like 2 a year. You can't do it like continuously.
I want to add to that, you should also reach out to the companies because most of them will give you like gratis. Or for
Yeah,
example, Glacial gives me 250, I believe, per event or like per year.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
they're gonna pay for my lunch. So reach out to the companies, I will come up with the email for you guys, and then send it out and let them know you're going to have an event. Is there anything they can do to help support? And most of them have a budget.
Most reps would be happy to help you with events, right? Because most reps are like, okay, I'm looking for things to do. I'm looking for events to help with. Like, even with like hydrofacial. I just got a hydrofacial machine. I won't get into all that. Love my machine, and love that the reps are like, hey, if you want to do an event, we're here to support you. Like, you doing a product event and selling product only helps them because you're buying the product from them. You know what I mean? Like, so they have time and all that to a lot to the accounts. Now you have to probably, if it goes by sales and stuff too with the accounts. I don't know how that works, but what 2 months a year do you typically do your semi-annual sale? Well, I was doing June and December, but then it was too hot in June, and then I was busy in December. So now I do May and November. I find that the big companies cater to the big spas. They don't offer so much help to the solos. Yes and no. I mean, I'm solo as hell over here, okay? It's just me, myself, and I right now. Um, so yes and no. I will explain it in a yeah, it has to be worthwhile for the reps to do it. You know what I mean? Like, it does have to be like, if it's going to be $100 event, is it worth it for the rep to come out and do that? And like, yeah, it has to be that they are using their time wisely. But I don't agree that they only offer to the big spas, because I also am a platinum partner in most of the accounts that I have. So I will say that, but it's yeah, because I sell a lot of retail. But I also have like over 1,300 clients. So that's the thing too, is that the number of products I sell is because I also have a very large clientele, to where, do I have a couple clients who maybe come in once a year, but they always buy at the events? Yeah, like not everybody's coming in every month, but yeah, I mean, it is a large number of clients too. Let's see. How many regular clients do you think we should have to start doing these events? I don't know. Let me go back to, I'm going to go in my Gloss Genius real quick and see. The only way I can tell how many clients I had around that time was to go back to that newsletter from 2021. So let me go back, and Maria can talk for a sec while I go and find that.
I'm like, hi.
Um, Past campaigns. All right, let me scroll back. Hold on.
I also want to add that the first event might not go amazing, but continue to be consistent. And this is actually something you want to do. Because how did your first event go?
I sold 200 products.
That's great. And now you're at 500.
All right, right here. Okay. So my first event I did was June 30th, 2021. And I sent the text thread out to 298 clients. And then let's move to 22. Hold on, I'm scrolling through. Customer appreciation, client appreciation party in June of 22. I had 582 clients I sent it to. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to get you some. Okay, right here. Ew, that's weird. November of 2022, I sent it to 666 clients. It's a weird number. Okay, and then I felt like singing that Beyonce song. Y'all haters corny with that Illuminati mess. No, no one. All right, cool. Anyway, in okay, perfect. So some people liked it. Thank you, thank you guys. I'll be here all week. Sorry guys, still trying to scroll through here. Hold on. Oh, right here, perfect. July 11th, 2023, I sent it to 902 clients. So it's steady, built up. But the first event, I sent it to like 300 clients and I sold like 200 products. Not everybody buys it, you know, like some people buy like 10 products, you know, but I do have some product orders that are over, you know, $1,500 because they buy so much. You know what I mean? But I'd say most orders average. Some people buy one product, some people buy three. You know, it just depends. This time, hold on, still scrolling. Oh, May 8th of 2024, I sent it to looks like 1100, and then yeah, anyway. So yeah, we're at like 1300, 1400 clients now. But some people have rudely taken themselves off of the email list. Just kidding, it's fine. Okay. Hysterical. Lexi, you're cracking me up over here with your wit. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, so I mean, and okay, so does anybody have questions about building your clientele? Let's talk about that. You have to set yourself apart, okay? You have to set yourself apart. There's so many people that do what we do, and I love that for all of us, okay? But you need to make it so that people are like, I'm not going to anyone but my girl who does this, okay? So, things that I do to set myself apart. I'm beautiful. Just kidding. Things I do to set myself apart. I make sure that, you know, I have a fridge stocked of Pellegrino. That's like a little thing, but people love freaking coming in and getting their Pellegrino when they leave. Like, it's just, I have tea, coffee, blah, blah, blah. I make sure that I do heated hand mitts, you know, with my 60-minute facials, like things like that. That's really like low hanging fruit that you could, so to speak, that you can offer to your clients to make your service special, you know? Yeah, like there's plenty of people who do what we do. So do little things like that. Like for instance, there's an LED company, LED Aesthetics, that I'm talking to, and they have a prototype for like an LED mat or blanket. I'm ordering that the second it comes out because I want to be able to cover my clients with the red light, and have them be able to have that full body rejuvenation while I'm doing their facial. I don't want to use an LED face mask in my treatment because it's going to take up time. I got a dermaplane and do all this stuff. So unless it's a canopy that covers me and my client, I'm not doing that. But you know, like things like that where it's enhancing your service. Where are we buying these warm handmaids? Girl, Amazon. I'll go grab them right now. Maria, you want me to grab them right now at the cabinet? I will. Be right back.
I love Lexi. She is not a gatekeeper.
Okay, so any 60
I'm
minute
taking notes. Are you guys taking notes? There is going to be a replay. This will be put up on YouTube.
any 60-minute, so I do 30-minute facials and 60-minute facials. Any 60-minute facial I do has the hand and arm massage, feet and lower leg massage, okay, while the jelly mask is setting. I do a jelly mask with every one. Heated hand mitts, girl, you just plug them in. Low, medium, high. What a time to be alive. And then you put the little plastic bags that you get off the Amazon for like the paraffin wax. You put them in there after you massage and you put those on. And that is a thing, what, $20 heated hand mitts? And it feels hella luxury. So we don't have to be at a 5-resort spa to do a bomb ass service, you know? I would do the heated booties too for the feet, but I don't. I ain't got time. But I hope one of you have time and you do it. You know, maybe for winter I'll do it. I might. I might. But see, the thing is my feet are big, so like I would be self-conscious if my feet didn't fit into the mitts. But anyway, I might think about it. Add to cart. Yeah, dude, they're I'll find the exact ones I got, cuz some of them I've gone through a few pairs. Some of them the cord gets tangled and it's just I hate it. I hate tangled cords. But yeah, you guys do things like that to set yourself apart. It doesn't have to be that you're spending thousands of dollars on it. Like just something that makes your client feel special and they're like, "Oh shit, they didn't do that at the other spa." Like we want to set ourselves apart. Um what else do I do that's different? Um I don't know. I'd have to ask my clients. I have no idea. But things like that will make a big difference, okay? Like think about the things that when you go and you're like, "Oh, I can make myself a little tea." Like little things like that that are so like we wouldn't think that makes a client feel special, but my clients who are like, "Oh my god, you have Pellegrino? Oh shoot, girl." Like they love it. So just do things like that to set yourself apart. Hand mitts. Say less. On my way to Amazon. Yep, right here. Okay, look. So the paraffin bags, these are the paraffin bags I order, guys. And they come with little like label stickers. I just usually toss those. Okay, so for 200 bags, it's $14. Okay, just the paraffin bags, just like that. Beautiful. We love those. And then the mitts right here. 4 Pro Premium Heated Mitts. They are $21. And they have the hands, and they got them for the feet. I don't touch feet, girl, but I love the hand mitt idea. Dude, my clients love the foot massage. While the jelly mask is setting, most of them knock out right then. That's probably something that other people don't do too, is the feet. But I wear gloves for everything, so don't bother me. I love this for the colder months. I was thinking on to add the pressure boots. Don't know its specific name. Yeah, just little heated booties, and they have the bags go in there too. Lotion wise, I use a really nice luxurious lotion. It's right here. Here we go. It's butter lotion from Ginger Lily Farms, and you can order them in this big container on Amazon, and it is so nice, so hydrating. I'm out of things, guys. What else do you want to know? I'll tell you anything. I'm trying to look around to get ideas of what I can tell you. The bed warmer on the bed. No, I don't do paraffin. It's just the bags that are used for paraffin. But you could do paraffin. Here, I'll show you again. They're just the bags that are used for paraffin to fill in so that the client's not touching the inside of the mitt, because that would not be sanitary. So they're called Seg Beauty Paraffin Wax Bags. Yeah, I don't do paraffin. I just do lotion. Put the little heated mitts on them, and they're like, "Oh, these are nice." I send every client a type or a text that says like AM, PM, and their steps of what they should use in the order they should use them, because then when they text you, and even when you give them samples, right? So then when they text you and they're like, "Hey, I love that moisturizer you gave me, and it was in an unmarked jar or whatever." They're like, "What's the name of that again?" And you're like, "Crap, what moisturizer did I give them?" Then it's in your text, and you're like, "Oh, right here." My clients love a hot neck roll, wet towel slipped into a baggie. Great idea. I might do that now. That's a great idea. See, like little things like that where it doesn't take a whole lot of extra effort just to make it feel more luxury. Lexi, what do you use for the lotion? Right here, girl. Oh, and I just thought I heat my lotion. You guys, I heat my lotion, and everybody has to get a lotion warmer right now, okay? I should start an Amazon storefront, but I'm too lazy. Okay, this is the lotion that I get. You put it in the lotion warmer, and that's also on Amazon. Hold on, I'll find that link for you too. The hot lotion is a freaking game changer. Freaking game changer, dude. Cold lotion is ew. Lotion warmer. Right here. And I have one for water too. So that water is like, because I don't like to turn the sink on when I'm doing a facial because it's too loud. So like if I need to get something wet, I have warm water in the little heater, but it looks like this. Okay. So you put your lotion in this bottle, and then you put it in here, and it keeps it warm. And it feels divine. It's called JJ Care Lotion Warmer, and it's $36. It's the lowest price it's had in 30 days, according to Amazon. Thank you, Amazon. All right. Is that what you use with the hand mitts? Yes. So I do the hand and arm massage. I do one side, put the mitt on. It has a cord, and I put it on the other so that they have them both in there. Was that your question? If not, ask me again, and I'll go back to that. You mentioned you only do 30 and 60-minute services. Do you just charge a flat rate and then fully customize? Do you charge differently for hydrofacial, dermaplaning, etc.? Yes, I do. I'd love to go over my prices with you right now. Let me pull it up. Great question. Maria, let me know if this is fine or if I'm getting off topic, but I'm happy to share whatever. Services.
No,
All right.
perfect.
Perfect. Great. Love it. All right. Dermaplane facial. My 30-minute is 175. My 60-minute is 275. And you can go on my website and see all this. It's skinbylexi.glossgenius.com. Okay. Okay. Dermaplane facial. Hydrofacials. 30-minute is 175. 30-minute with booster is 250. 60-minute regular with no boosters 200. Hydrofacial with a booster is 275 for the 60-minute. My most popular are my best of both worlds, which is dermaplane and hydroderm together, and then best of both worlds plus peel. So I'll go over those those prices now. Best of both worlds for dermaplane and hydroderm together in 30 minutes is 215. For the 60-minute, which the only difference is face is the same. The only difference between my 30-minute services and my 60-minute services are that my 30-minute services are face focused, so they don't get changed into a robe or anything. They just lay on top of the blanket. And then with the 60-minute services, it's the same with the face. It's the hand and arm massage, shoulder décolleté, feet and lower legs, and the jelly mask sits on them while I'm doing all that. I needed a drink break. Hold on. Okay. So best of both worlds, 30-minute is 215, 60-minute is 325. If they want to do a booster with the 30-minute for the hydrofacial machine, for the 30-minute best of both worlds plus booster, it's 290. For the best of both worlds 60-minute plus booster, it's 400. Now, the most popular, remember, it's the best of both worlds with a peel. I use BioRepeel or Factor 5 for the peels. Let me go to those prices. Best of both worlds plus the peel. Here we are. Peel plus best of both worlds. So that's dermaplane, hydrofacial, peel is 340 for the 30-minute. That's my most popular. 60-minute is 450. And if they want to do a booster, the 30 minutes 415. If they want to do a booster on the 60 minutes, 525. I also have just the regular like mini facial with no modalities, no hydrofacial, no dermaplane, no nothing. So like this is good for like clients who don't want any modalities, or like teen facials. My 30-minute mini facial is $95. My custom facial, like I said, without any modalities, dermaplaning, hydrofacial, whatever, is $150 for the 60-minute. I also have a facial called The Works, which is a 60-minute, and it's dermaplane, hydrofacial, jelly mask, and ultrasound, and that's 400. Okay, those are my prices. Let me go to these questions here. Wait, how can you do it all in 60 minutes? Girl, I don't know. So it's 60-minute facial plus check-in, check-out time, right? No. So for my 30-minute facials, I have a 15-minute block so that I can use that 15 minutes, like 7 and 7 to talk to them and consult before the service, and then check them out and clean up the room for the next client. So I have that 15-minute gap. For my 60-minute services, I do a 30-minute of block time after that because I have to change all the sheets and the bedding and all that stuff. So it's just more cleanup and stuff. But yes, I do dermaplane, hydrofacial, peel all in 30 minutes, and I do it successfully. That's my most popular service. That's why I'm able to take 10 to 13 clients a day, because I have 30-minute services and waxing. I need to master your 30-minute facials. You're a queen. Thank you. The 30 minutes. Okay, seriously. Okay. So I at the spa, and I know that we only have like 15 minutes left of time, but I'm just going to keep going here. Hold on, let me get a drink of coffee. I'm a little hoarse now. I feel like I went on like a tangent about prices and I got hecka loud. Oh my God, I got so wild. Okay. At the spa, people would come in for the 30-minute services and they'd be like, oh, that was it, because like they were going to a spa, like they were paying for 2-hour parking or whatever, so they wanted their service to be longer, right? So then when I went on my own, I didn't really have like a 30-minute best of both worlds, the dermaplaning and the hydroderm, because I didn't think people would want it. I thought that people just wanted the 60-minute. And then I had a client come in, she's like, dude, can I just get the face stuff? Like, I don't want all the massage. I was like, oh, you don't? She's like, no. I was like, okay. And so I launched it, and now that's my most popular service. So if you offer it and you master it, not everybody wants to dedicate a whole afternoon to go and get their skincare done. A lot of people come in on their lunch break. A lot of people say they're at the doctor and they're actually with me. So, how did you gain clients in the beginning? So when I left the spa, I was on maternity leave. It was COVID, and I just kept posting on Instagram and saying like, hey guys, I'm going to be back. I'm going to be opening up my own shop. I'm not going to be going back to the spa. I posted on like local groups. I was like, hey, we're open for facials. When I say we, it's just me. But, you just have to be consistent about posting. And then once you get clients, like I said, who are raving about your results, raving about their skin, they're like, their friends are telling them, oh, your skin looks good. What are you doing? They're going to recommend you. What made you decide not to create an endless list of facials? What do you mean? Elaborate on that question, please. Damn, now I feel like I'm seriously undercharging. My 90-minute dermaplane is 175. I'm in Oakland. Yeah, I'd look at prices around you and do the average. Do you pre-qualify skins before? Like for a first-time client, a dermaplaning, peel, or hydrodermabrasions wouldn't be a lot. So everybody who comes in, they fill out a consultation form online. Gloss Genius sends it to them, so that tells me if they have any sensitivities or anything like that. So if that form is like, I have super sensitive skin, everything I touch makes me red and cry, then I'm gonna be like, yeah, let's just stick with the regular mini facial or the custom facial. Yeah, so that's all. It takes me forever to break down and clean. I change my sheets for every client. What's your technique? I how long is it taking you to change a bed? I think I can change a bed in like a minute and a half. You just rip everything off and you throw new on. You have a fitted, a flat. It doesn't take me the whole 30 minutes to clean the room. That's for dang sure. You should get it's a massage table cover and it's waterproof. So you want to put that over your bed warmer and stuff so that nothing soaks into it. It's you can look on Amazon too, but it's a waterproof fitted sheet. And then you put I use the comfy sheets as well. You put a fitted over that, a flat, the blanket, you fold it down, you put the disposable. I use a disposable head towel for my, yeah. So, but no, it takes me, I could change a bed in like 2.5 minutes. But that's because I've been doing that for a long time. Takes me like 15 minutes cleaning, sanitizing all the products I use, plus countertops, handles, etc. Well, yeah, I mean, it takes time to do that, but it takes me like 2 minutes to flip a bed. But I also am like cleaning stuff as I'm, going along too. Okay, Maria, any other questions? I feel like I ran out of things to say, and now my voice is hoarse.
Any other questions, guys?
But yeah, so you want me to show you my treatment room, guys?
Yeah.
All right. Come on, we're gonna go on a little field trip. This is my office. I moved the water jug so you didn't have to stare at it the whole time. But yeah, like I have products pretty much stocked all the time because I never want to not have something when a client wants it, because then when you don't have it, they're gonna just go on Amazon and buy it, and that's annoying. So this is my waiting room. That's my little retail display. Hold on. I'm holding the laptop like this, sorry. So this is my retail display.
So
and
cute.
then this is my fridge. My mom stocks my sparkling waters for me. Like, looks like Khloe Kardashian's refrigerator right here. I have a little sticker on it that my customization friend Yellow Freckle makes, says please help yourself, and people come in and they can just chill for a minute. And then this is my treatment room. Let me shut this drawer real quick. Okay, so this is my treatment room. all my waxing stuff. So yeah. So that is my room. So yeah, I just tear everything off the bed and then put it all back on. This was so helpful. I took a few pages of notes. Girl, I know I said a lot. I'm sorry. I probably talked your guys' ears off. Thank you so much for taking your time to share your knowledge. Of course, any questions you guys have, you can always message me on Instagram too. My page is Skin by Lexi. I will also be at IECSC Las Vegas, so please come and say hi. I'd love to meet you guys. We could take a selfie, all the fun stuff. I wanted to know what you did on event day. Maybe I got kicked out when you shared. What do you mean what did I do on event day? What did you miss? They come in and then they say, "Hey, I'm here for my product," and I give them their product, and then they'll take like a little cookie and a drink, and then they gone. Are you paying for a medical director to get access to those skincare lines? I do have a medical director for Skin Better. I got the other ones on my own, but now I know the rules are different. So yes, I have a medical director. How much it is, that depends on what your agreement is with your medical director. Any tips for content as far as managing, recording, posting, etc.? Anything. Girl, just every time you think of an idea, put it in your notes and then you can make it later. I think of things and I'll write it down. Just post anything. You never know what will take off. You never know. Can you share your hydrofacial cart? Sure, I'd love to. It's also on Amazon right here. My husband just built it yesterday. I woke up, he let me sleep in. He usually lets me sleep in on Sundays because I'm just so tired from working so hard. And I woke up and he had built it already. Isn't he the best? And don't get me wrong. I mean, when I say I do this solo, I have such supportive family in my life that my husband will help me with my work laundry, like he'll build the stuff, like my mom will watch my kid, or my mom stocks the sparkling water, so don't think like I'm doing it alone, but yeah, I am the only one doing treatments. My husband doesn't do treatments in the room. This is the hydrofacial cart, and I'll go show you guys again. It's a printer stand, so it has a charging station and USB ports, because you want to work smarter, not harder. So this is the hydrofacial cart. It has wheels. It is $79. And I'll go show you guys that again in 1 second. When I go to spas, they always have a menu of names like Serenity, Ritual, Hydrating. Is there any reason you didn't do your menu that way? Yeah, because if you went to a diner and their dishes were called Serenity, Ritual, and Hydrating, would you know what the hell they were? No, you wouldn't. And you'd be like, hey, where's the steak? So like if you clearly label things for your clients, then that'll be less for them to be confused about. Like I'd be like, okay, what's the Serenity facial? And then that's me having to have a 10-minute conversation with them that I didn't have to have if I just had it clearly labeled and they could read online and choose what they want. If you give less room for confusion, people won't feel overwhelmed when they're booking. Like, was it just a product pickup? Yes, it's just a product pickup. You can do more stuff, like at your events. Sometimes I'll have my injector come in and she'll do like Botox injections and everything. But it's just a product pickup. Okay, I'm taking you guys back to the room so I can show you the cart. Yes, girl, keep those menus simple. Hell yeah. If something's too complicated, I'm like, I'm not going to book it. I'm not going to order it. So like have it clearly labeled. Like yeah. Okay. Here. So this is, oh, let me go back here. Sorry. Okay. So this is my cart right here. And so I have my hot and cold hammer from Skin Act right there. That's hella nice, by the way. It gets cold. And then my machine's right there. Yeah. What else do I have in here that is, oh, here's my lotion warmers. I think that's all I got in here, guys. Oh, I have this. This is hella cool, guys. This says it's for clients to choose how they want their service. So it says, I would like a silent moment of Zen. That's their way to tell you, hey, stop talking to me during my service. And then you won't get a review that says, damn, she talks so much. But this way is a way that a client can tell you, it says, I don't mind a little chatting. That's a way for a client to say, hey, I'd like you to talk to me, so that you don't get a review that says, damn, that bitch never talked to me the whole time and she was rude. You know what I mean? Like, make things simple on yourselves. I shook the camera on purpose. Make things simple on yourselves. If you know what your client wants, then you are going to have good client interactions. Like, you got to read the room. You know what I mean? Like, you have to adjust to what your client wants. You're going to have clients who, if you don't talk to them during their service, they're going to be like, she was stuck up. She didn't talk to me. I didn't feel like it was personable, blah, blah, blah. And then you're going to have clients who are like, oh my God, she wouldn't shut up and all this stuff. Like, read the room. Like, let your client know what they want. Sometimes when I get a massage, I don't want to say a word. Sometimes when I get a massage, I want to talk a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just a girl. So do you ever do discounts and deals on services? No. Don't discount your services. You don't discount yourself. I'll discount product all day, but you can't discount your time. You can't get back the discount on time. Damn, I'm getting preachy, Maria. We can't do these anymore. I'm hyped right now. I'm hyped.
I'm like, we
Um,
should do one once a month. Keep going.
I don't know if my adrenaline can take it. I feel like I'm preaching to the choir right now. I love that. I wish my clients didn't talk to me the entire time. Dude, yeah, make it like, yeah, you have to, in order to have clients who love to come to you, you gotta know exactly what they want. So if they want to talk, cool. If they want to be quiet, I'm down. Where did you have it made? Yellow Freckle. My girl Yellow Freckle makes all my stuff. Wait a second. I'll show you her card. I got it right here. And I'll show you a couple more things she made, and then I'm gonna let y'all go. This is Yellow Freckle. She's on Instagram. She makes all my custom stuff. She's the best. What else did she make? She made this sign for my treatment door. Hold on, I'll show you. She made this sign for my treatment door. It says, welcome, please take a seat and I'll be with you at the time of your appointment. It says, don't knock on this damn door because skincare service in session. Or you could flip it, but I always leave it on here because don't knock on my door. That's so reckless. Anyway, and then she also made me this sign that says, like, hey, I'm so glad you're here. If you don't have an appointment, I can't come out and talk to you because I'm with someone who did make an appointment. And so if you have questions, please message me or book online because my door also says by appointment only. So don't come in here when I'm with someone else. Anyway, those are my things. Okay, what does it say? It's the coffee sips. I agree. No discounts on services. Yeah, preach it, sister. Post here in the group. I'd love affiliate links from today if y'all want to email one out later in time. I cannot still afford Hydrofacial. Any other that's also good. I had a off-brand machine for 3 years. I just got that Hydrofacial machine 3 days ago. So you could absolutely do great services with off-brand machines. Which company you use just depends on what other modalities you want with it. That is all.
Thank you so much for your time, Lexi. If you can shoot me your Amazon cart, I'll send it out via newsletter.
I don't have it. I don't have one.
Alrighty.
I don't know how to make it.
I'll help you.
Okay.
Alrighty. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. And this will get reposted in the group on YouTube and sent out via newsletter.
Okay, and follow me on Instagram, you guys. Let's get that going.
Also, Lexi, if you want to do a post in the group for people to follow you, let's do that.
Okay, I'll do that. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me, Maria. Thank you for all the work you do. Let's clap for Maria, you guys.
Thank you so much.
Felt the love.
Bye.
Bye.